Hello, good morning, everyone. Um, my name is Samson, as Nell have been introduced before. I'm a work as a program assistant with Pegasus, and my presentation is not going to be as detailed at what I said I have done for the physician pathway because uh, we are just doing the nursing pathway, and we are still collating information as regarding the nursing licensure pathway in Canada. Um, as you can see on my slide, we're going to discuss nursing pathway for IEN in Canada, and slide two talked about describes the schedule for this discussion. We're going to talk about the background of what we're doing and the general Canadian general nursing pathway overview. Then the web content description of what we are doing, the information we've collected so far, and then of course the conclusion. Slide three. Uh, the Pegasus Institute objective is to establish a central information desk from which IEN can readily access registration related information. As you can see from the pie chart, um, in Canada, internationally educated health workers make up about 9% of nurses and 26% of physicians. But over the past years, provinces have introduced incentive to recruit more, including targeted immigration streams. But up to 47% of those nurses and doctors are not working in the profession for which they are trained. And this called for attention. We at Pegasus is developing a website that will help to facilitate smooth transition of IENs, that's internationally educated nurses, into the Canadian health care system. This website, when developed, will provide a wealth of information and resources that are essential for IEN looking to obtain licensure and start a career in the areas they are trained. The goal of this presentation is to create awareness of our upcoming website and solicit feedbacks from you, the stakeholders. Slide four talks about the key features of the website. Number one is going to be information hub, whereby to serve as a centralized information hub where IEN can get information and can access comprehensive, up-to-date information about the licensure process, requirement, and steps involved in becoming a registered nurse or a licensed practical nurse in Canada. Um, Also, number two, with clear guidance, it will offer clear and detailed guidance on each stage of the licensure process, from credential assessment to examination and licensure application. This will help IEN to understand what to expect and how to navigate the complex process effectively. Then credential assessment, it will provide information on how to get credential assessed for equivalency to Canadian standard, including details on recognized uh, credential assessment agencies and requirements. The number four, the language proficiency, information on language proficiency requirement will be well stated in the website. Study and preparation resources, it will offer links to preparation materials to help IEN prepare for licensing exams such as registered nurses exam and practical nurses examinations. Then the bridging program, it will provide information on available bridging programs or competency assessment programs that are available, including details on eligibility criteria. Application forms, then links to application forms, specific examinations and registrations will also be included in it. Contact information of for the provinces and territorial nursing regulatory bodies will be provided, and this will enable IEN to reach out for specific inquiries and assistance. Then updates and changes. The website will be updated regularly to reflect changes in the licensure requirement, exam format, and other important updates that will ensure that IEN have access to the most current information. Then other resource link, it will provide um, links to additional resources such as immigration services, settlement organization, and professional institutions to help newcomers IEN. Community and support. We it will support IEN on available community resources like Pegasus Institute. We also have a mentorship program that will also help them, to integrate more into the Canadian healthcare system. Slide 5 talks about the general overview of the international nursing licensing pathway. And if you look at the slide, the first thing in the general overview, I know there are differences between provinces and territories, but if you look at the general overview of the pathway, is first of all, you have to create an account with the National Nursing Association Assessment Services, which is NAPS. This is practically to assess your credentials and make sure that you're ready for the registration. Then the next step will be the language proficiency. IEN must demonstrate proficiency in English or French, depending on the language of instruction in the province where they intend to work. You may need to take language proficiency exams such as the IELTS or TEF, which is for French, and get the required scores for you to be eligible to register. Examinations. You may be required to pass nursing examinations such as the NCLEX RN, that's the National Council for Licensure Exams, examination for registered nurses, or the practical examinations, practical examination such as the CP NRO or the practical nurse ROX. Then you may be able to, also the next one is the criminal record check and the references. You will likely need to provide criminal record check or professional references to regulatory bodies. Then the next one is jurisprudence exam. Some provinces require nurses to pass a jurisprudence or ethic exams, which assess their understanding of the nursing law and regulations in that specific province. Then when you have done this, it means, and you've gotten them perfectly, you can now, of course, apply for your licensure. Then slide 6 are some of the important nursing examinations in Canada. In the website, we are trying to look at it this way so that IEN we can easily spot or make informed decision concerning the kind of exams or the provinces they would like to get themselves registered. If you click in the website, what we're doing is like, if you click at a particular province, it will tell you the examinations that are required in those provinces, either the practical exams, like in the RSPN practical nursing exam, that one is done within Ontario and British Columbia. Then the CPRN
Samson, you got muted again for some reason. I don't know why, but we will have to try to do this part fairly quickly because we are getting a little bit behind now, quite a bit behind, I should say. So if you could try to speak again, just to make sure your microphone's working. No. Okay, I think what we're going to do in the name of time, Samson, we'll try to come back to things if we have time before lunch for the rest of things, and then hopefully we can get your audio issues working. Are people able to hear me? I just want to make sure.
Can I try again? Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, now we do hear you, but we do have to wrap up because we were supposed to be finished this much before this. So please go ahead.
So let me just go through this. Just go through this slide for them to see. So
okay, but try to do it in 2 or 3 minutes now. Just
okay. Okay. So let's just talk about all the important examinations for nurses in Canada. Then 7, the practical nurse exams. This is what we're going to put in the website, like the purpose, the content areas, application fee, examples of the computerized adaptive testing, the number of questions and passing. Then slide 8, the NCLEX RN exam, also similar thing, information that is going to be in the website. Then slide 9, we're going to talk about examination preparations, such as study resources, review of courses, textbooks. These are things content that will also be in the website as well. Then we also have a session for provincial and territorial differences. This will make it easy for IEN to easily spot, the differences between different provinces and territories. Then what we are looking at, the end result is something that is visually pleasing and easy to navigate, that has valuable content and easy to access to relevant information, credible and trustworthy information. Yeah, thank you.